Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the DVO show with me, your host, DVO, Derek Van Otten. And this episode is because we're getting to the giving season. It's getting close, right? It's September. We're getting close to it. Anyway, I feel like it because it's just something that has been brought to my attention. Not brought to my attention, but just things that I've noticed. And I thought maybe this would be a good topic to talk about. And it's giving more than you receive. And we've always heard the expression, it's better to give than to receive, right? We have all heard that. And so on this episode, I'm talking about giving more than you receive. In fact, maybe I should even say giving more than you ask for. So giving more than you ask for. So why did this topic get brought up? Well, because of some multiple groups that I'm a part of, and I just see messages inside there, and I just kind of see how people react and they correspond. I'm always kind of trying to be aware of what's happening and trying to stay relevant as much as I can. And this was brought up because of or just kind of, again, kind of something I noticed that I thought this would be good to talk about. And it's, again, giving more than we ask for. I'm going to change the title now. And so, why I brought this up? So a couple groups that I'm in, I see people starting a new venture, right? A new business or a new career path or whatever. And so they ask for people's help in some capacity or ask for advice, whatever it is. The biggest thing I see is they ask for a mentor. Like, hey, is someone in this area, can someone mentor me? If you're in this area, do you mind being my mentor? And so I read those and I'm thinking, what benefit does the new mentor have of mentoring this new person? What is their benefit? And is the person purely asking for selfish reasons in the respect of just saying, hey, mentor me, thanks for your time, keep trucking forward? Like, I don't understand it. I do appreciate when someone says, hey, is anyone willing to mentor me? I'll be more than happy to take you to lunch every day or take you to breakfast on the weekends, whatever. If there's something like that where it's like a little give, you give and I give a little bit here and there, I'm cool with that. It's the people that don't even offer anything. It's just, hey, do you want to mentor me? And I just think, what benefit? Okay, I'll just go right to it. Some people come to me directly and say, hey, can you mentor me? And I try to mentor people the best I can, but sometimes it gets a little overwhelming with how many people might ask me. So people have to respect when I say no. I'm like, I just don't have the time or bandwidth to help someone else right at this moment. And I was responding, but feel free to ask me questions or stay in touch with me or just message me your progress. Feel free to do that. But like, I don't have the capacity or bandwidth to just kind of be by your side and mentor you day by day, every day or every week or whatever. It gets time consuming, especially if so many people ask. And so I thought it'd be a good idea if that is something that you do to maybe some of these people have the greatest of intentions to offer something, but they don't offer it to begin with. And so that's kind of what I'm saying is if you're asking for some type of mentorship, then right from the get-go, say, hey, can I take you to coffee? Someone just offered me a drink. Like, hey, can I just take you to get a drink and I can kind of pick your brain? Hey, I'm not going to turn down a free drink or free lunch or free whatever. I'm not going to turn it down, And so that's kind of what I'm saying. Other people, what I see in groups are people complaining how someone just started a network marketing group or a MLM. And they say, isn't it? What I see are people posting how annoying it is when you haven't seen somebody since high school, and all of a sudden they're starting to touch base with you, like, hey, how you been? What's going on? And then the next response is, hey, have you heard of this? Or what do you do for a living? Or do you keep your options open? Or things is kind of a sales pitch happens, and I can get that. I can definitely see that if you haven't heard from somebody for a long time. So what I'm saying again is give more than you ask for. So I mentor people all the time, and I mentor people that start network marketing or multi-level companies, and I always tell them, because they're always like, I want to tap into people that I know that I haven't seen in a long time, but how do I do it? And I just tell them, like, you know, it's weird. It's weird. People know you're starting a sales pitch. They know. You know, you probably would know too. So why don't you offer them something back? Hey, can we talk? I'd love to sit down, talk, maybe take you somewhere. Like, if someone's gonna offer me something for free, I'm most likely gonna. I would love to touch base with people I haven't seen in a while, even if they're gonna do a sales pitch for me. Hey, I'll listen. You know, who knows? I'm not opposed to it. And that's what I'm saying is give more than you take. We're getting to that season. Like I said, it's the giving season. We're getting close to it, and I've seen these a lot lately, and that's what I wanted to talk about. You know, give more than you ask. Like I was saying, I was originally going to call this "give more than you take," but really, you should just ask, right? Don't just expect someone to give you something because you gave something back. You know, give more, give more, and give more compliments, right? Who doesn't like a compliment? I'm sure you love to get a compliment. Are you giving compliments? Give compliments. I randomly walked by somebody at the gas station just yesterday, but at the time of this recording, it was yesterday. Walking out of a gas station, someone had a hat on. It looked cool. It was a Utah Jazz hat. It just looked different. I've never seen one like it. And just a stranger, never met him. I just said, "Hey, dude, I like your hat." Stopped him for a second. He was caught off guard by it and just said, "Oh, thanks." And we just went on our ways, right? That was it. I just want to give a compliment because I like something. Do you give compliments? Or do you kind of just, in your mind, give a compliment in your mind? Just think, oh, that person has really nice shoes on, or I like their bag, or I like their hairstyle. Do you just think that to yourself, or do you tell them, hey, dude, I like your hairstyle today. Oh, I love your bag. Do you do that? Give more than you ask for. So give. In fact, I tell this a lot with people that I mentor. There's a book that I really like by Gary Vaynerchuk. I know I talk about him a lot, but he really inspires me. Gary Vaynerchuk wrote a book called Jab, 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 Right Hook. And in that, what he's saying is jab, 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 meaning, like I'm saying, give, give, give. And the right hook is the ask. Actually, that's probably why I'm maybe changing the name of this topic here. It's you. He says you ask. The right hook is the ask, not the take. Because taking implies that you are getting something, and asking is just in the hopes of maybe you will get it. But give more than you ask for. And that's what I want to talk about in this episode. It's kind of like a tit for tat type of situation, right? If you want something, are you giving? Or are you the type of person that always just wants something back? Do you only touch base with your friends when you want something? When you need help moving? When you are ending a relationship? When you're leaving a job? Is that when you ask for your friends to come around? Or are you the type of person that just, hey, I just want to be in your company. Can we hang out? Can we go grab, dinner because I just want to be in your company? Or are you the type of person who's like, hey, I'm in a relationship now. I'm not going to see my friends for a while. Oh, we're broke up. Hey, you guys want to go hang out again? Right? Is that the type of person you are? If that's the type of person you are, then you're a taker. You're a taker. You consume without giving back. There needs to be a balance. There needs to be a balance in life. You need to give also. Give your time. Donate. In fact, we're getting, again, like I said, we're getting to that season. Donate your time and money. That's a good way to give, right? Give your time and money into charitable organizations. It is that time of year where people want to help maybe with the homeless a lot. That's a big thing this time of year. Help kids that are struggling or are in households that are struggling. It's a good time to think of that. I know it's a little early at the time of this recording. It is a September, but it's never too early to start thinking about those type of things where you can give. You never know when you might need something, and then that would be a good time to ask. But right now is a good time to start giving. And like I mentioned before, it's good for your soul. Giving makes you feel good, makes you feel more complete, makes you feel more satisfied, right? We all like material things. Material things are great. There's nothing wrong with wanting or getting material things, but it just satisfies a moment. It's almost like a sugar craving. You have a sugar craving and you don't want a whole box of donuts to satisfy that craving. You'll feel sick. You want one or two donuts. One is plenty, right? One donut will kind of hit that curb, will satisfy that. And you don't want too much. But it's not the don't is not the answer. You know what I mean? And so that's kind of like what giving is. Sure, getting the material things, it's you have a desire or a craving for a material item, and you get that item, and it makes you feel good for the moment. But then that feeling goes away. Do you know what I mean? But when you're giving to something like a charitable organization that really makes you feel good, that really makes you feel fulfilled and satisfied doing something like that, because doesn't just hit your brain, hit your heart at the same time. There's a lot of emotions at the same time getting fulfilled by doing that. And when you're all you do is just asking, taking, it's not fulfilling you. And it makes people around you feel like you're the toxic person. So it's good to give more, give compliments, give time, give money, give advice, just give of yourself, and it will make you feel good. All right. Hope that helps. I'll catch you on the next episode.